Hey guys, welcome back to another Horizon Europe Explainer video. Today we're going to look at topic Data O3. Data O3 is a topic looking at technologies for data management. It's an innovation action. The deadline is the 21st of October 21, so a few months. This one is also in collaboration with the AI Data Robotics Partnership. So what it's looking for is, bring innovations in Europe around the areas of artificial intelligence, big data and robotics, and bring all that together and see if we can get technologies that can really bring Europe into the cutting edge. It is a very clear focus on security of data. Energy efficiency of data is all over this call topic as well, and management tools around data. Specifically calling out kind of security, privacy, data integrity. There's a €5 million size projects they're looking for in this call. It's a €30 million budget overall, so about 6 projects to be funded in this call, which is quite generous, I think. So you'd be looking at getting maybe 60, 70 projects submitted. So you want to get up in that high chances of success. You want to be in that top 6. It's looking at taking technologies that are TRL 5 to TRL 8. So that's technologies that have already kind of mature, trying to bring them a bit further. Some of the core topics then to look at in this call. The EU data space is going to play a huge amount in this call as well. So open data, fair practices of using data, very much looking at the reuse of data across different organizations, the data economy, so trying to create this data economy around Europe so that data can be shared and accessed across different organizations for different uses. Energy efficiency, I mentioned that already. Energy efficiency is a huge impact for this call. So energy efficient uses of data, energy efficient processing of data, but also use cases around energy efficiency in general is really going to be attractive for this call. They're looking for technologies around cloud to edge to IoT, so data processing the whole way along that pipeline, leveraging HPC as well. So this is something that's also called out in the topic. So you want to be looking at how can HPC technologies play a role in your projects. The use cases they mentioned quite specifically types of use cases around manufacturing, climate change, energy again, agriculture. So what they're looking for is use cases where there's potentially a large volume of data already, adding a high value to that data. So high quality, high value data. Really looking at those types of use cases. It's very similar to some of the other topics where there's kind of a social sciences angle that they're trying to bring into these topics. So what you need to make sure is that there's going to be an aspect of your research that looks at the accessibility, ease of use of data, the role data plays in these different organizations, the benefits that this data is going to have to society as well. So those need to be very clear in your projects. And also links to existing initiatives, really important for this call. There's lots of initiatives already that look at data and the role of data. AI for EU is one that they've mentioned specifically, European language grid, and also projects that are in the ICT 48 call there previously. And you also need to make sure you're going to have an impact on standards bodies. If you're looking to again build a consortium in this call, industry is going to have a huge important role in this. Specifically, industry that are going to align to your use cases. They're going to be bringing the use cases in. They're going to need to make sure they have data, so they're going to have an IoT angle in their organization. They're going to have an AI angle or a cyber physical system angle. They're going to have to be looking at collecting that data. Now they want to try and use it. So they're bringing those use cases in, showing and demonstrating that they can have high value outputs by using this data. From an academic side, competencies in AI is a must in this call, but also having an expertise in developing kind of cutting edge data components. So data components around or along the full pipeline of processing data. Having existing technology is going to be a huge plus. So technologies at that TRL 5 level, so they've been developed, they've been proven in the lab, and now you're going to try and develop them in an operating environment. So they're going to look to further develop those technologies. SMEs with data components, with data software, looking to bring those innovations to market to get more further validation on their technologies, and they're looking to exploit those results. Other academic partners, essentially potentially around the social sciences side, highlighting that humanity side, but also looking at data security, integration of data, semantics around data would be a big plus. On the industry side, potentially HPC partners or partners that are looking at processing data at different parts on the pipeline. Again, you want to potentially bring in a partner that will look at that, maximizing your dissemination, maximizing your impact on standards, your impact on policy. If you're looking at some potential topics of interest, and we in Walton, we have a lot of competencies in these areas as well. Specifically, look at data processing tools along the value pipeline. Data processing tools that have integrated into HPCs, so we have some expertise in that area. Looking at automated data annotation, so if you have data sources, trying to semantically align it with other data sources or sources in different industry, automating that's going to be a huge important aspect of this. AI driven data integration, so where AI is a part of the integration, and that's where you're going to get your energy efficiency from. That's where you're going to get your higher value to industry as well. So bring in an element of AI into that. So if you're interested in this call topic, you can get in touch with us here. There's lots of other calls in that data topic as well. If you want to hear about more topics of interest in Horizon Europe, just get in touch. Okay, thanks. Bye bye.